In the brutal winter of 1939, a modest Finnish farmer named Simo Häyhä answered the call to defend his homeland against the Soviet invasion. Small in stature but giant in resolve, he traded his plow for a rifle, heading into the frozen wilderness of Kola to face an army that vastly outnumbered his own people.
Unlike other snipers, Simo refused to use a telescopic sight, preferring iron sights to keep a lower profile and prevent the sun from glinting off the glass. He would pack snow into his mouth to hide his steaming breath, and pour water over his firing position to freeze the snow, preventing his shots from kicking up telltale dust.
Known as the White Death, Simo became a ghost in the trees. For over 100 days, he moved unseen, recording over 500 kills with terrifying precision. The Soviet soldiers lived in constant fear, knowing that any movement in the white expanse could be their last, as the legendary marksman remained an invisible phantom in the cold. The streak nearly ended when an explosive bullet struck Simo in the jaw, leaving him in a week-long coma. He awoke on the very day the peace treaty was signed, his face permanently scarred, but his spirit unbroken. He had survived the impossible, a living testament to the grit of a nation that refused to buckle under the weight of an empire.
Simo Häyhä returned to his farm, living a quiet, peaceful life as a hunter and dog breeder until the age of 96. He never sought glory, stating simply that he did what he was told as well as he could. His story concludes not in blood, but in the serene quiet of the woods he protected, a hero who found lasting peace. His tally grew at an impossible rate, reaching over 500 confirmed kills. The Soviet command became obsessed with his elimination, sending specialized counter-snipers and entire artillery barrages to destroy the specific square meter where they believed the ghost was hiding. But Simo was always one step ahead. He knew the terrain like the back of his hand and used the landscape as his greatest weapon. He treated every engagement with cold, calculated efficiency, believing it was simply his duty to stop the invasion through pure skill.
In March 1940, Simo's luck finally seemed to run out. An explosive bullet struck him in the jaw, disfiguring his face and putting him into a deep coma. His comrades carried him from the battlefield, certain that the legendary White Death had finally met his end. Miraculously, Simo regained consciousness on March 13th, the very day the peace treaty was signed. Though his face was forever scarred by the wound, his spirit remained unbroken. He had survived the war, having done more for his nation's survival than any single man. Simo Häyhä lived a long, peaceful life as a hunter and dog breeder, passing away at the age of 96. He proved that one man's courage and skill can change history. The White Death remains a symbol of defiance and the ultimate guardian of Finnish freedom.